Alright guys, so we just got even more Roblox jailbreak update news today, and they are finally fixing the anti-cheat. After months and probably even years of begging for this, it's finally happening. They're improving the anti-cheat, and we even have a few extra things to talk about. But yeah, before that, I do want to let you guys know real quick that I will be giving out a free Celsius here in Jailbreak at 55k subs. And so if you want to go ahead and enter that giveaway, then all you have to do is be subscribed with your post notifications on, so that way you're notified of when it's happening, and so that way you're actually able to enter, because only subscribers can do that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into all of this new Roblox jailbreak update news here. So starting with some possible changes happening to the car spawning system. Basically, ever since April of 2019, we've had the ability to spawn vehicles here from the garage, and Asimo was saying here on Twitter that he's been thinking about changing that. Pretty much what's happening is someone was talking about removing car spawning from the game or turning it into a car airdrop system. And then Asimo replied saying that I have thought about that car spawning change a lot. Instant getaways feel cheap. So, maybe sometime in the future car spawning will get nerfed. I don't really think they'd flat out remove it from the game, especially in 2025, now that half of the game is limited and stuff, because that would be, pretty bad for people that own those vehicles. But yeah, maybe sometime next year they'll end up nerfing the car spawning system a little bit. I'm not really too sure how they'd do that. I'm hoping that they don't just completely ruin it. Maybe they could make it so you have to have a certain amount of miles to spawn a vehicle, or it just, spawns in through an airdrop like the actual airdrops do. But yeah, like I said, hopefully they don't completely ruin the system and just make it completely useless, because that would kind of suck. But yeah, another change that might be happening here to the game is just more things to spend money on, because Asimo has been talking about this for quite a long time now. I believe this was also the reason for them increasing the price of rockets a few months ago from like 1,000 to 2,000. So yeah, that's great, but I'm not really too sure what else they could do with this game to make people spend more money. They have safes, they have guns, they have vehicles. Maybe they could add businesses into the game to make people spend a little bit more money and actually invest into different businesses. But yeah, it's kind of a difficult thing to do right now. Just Asimo, whatever you do, please do not add taxes into Jailbreak, because I can guarantee that literally nobody will pay them anyways, so it's just not worth it. But anyways, moving on here to all of the anti-cheat updates. Basically yesterday, someone found an exploit to get infinite nukes. Over here on Twitter, you guys could see that there was actually a screenshot of it. This guy right here, nuke testing 12437, awesome name. He nuked like 3 times. You guys could see right here, he nuked 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, probably even more, and the chat's just cutting it off. So that's absolutely awesome. Thankfully, Asimo did say that this should be fixed in new servers, so you guys shouldn't run into this, ideally. I have no clue how stuff like this even happens in the first place, because, you'd think it'd be pretty easy to detect someone launching a nuke every 30 seconds, but apparently not. I'm pretty sure something like this also happened last year, so this might just be like some sort of yearly tradition now. So yeah, maybe next year in 2026, around this time of the year, we'll be talking about this exact same thing again, so that's awesome. Speaking of the anti-cheat though, Epic Tank, one of the jailbreak devs, actually met up with badcc IRL, and they apparently discussed a 100% fix for the helicopter anti-cheat bug. You guys know what I'm talking about. Whenever you hop out of a helicopter and you start rubber banding in the sky and it's just super annoying, apparently that's going to be getting completely fixed. They did already make a few improvements to it a few months ago, but now it's apparently supposed to be completely gone from the game, so that's going to be great. This bug has been in the game for like 5 years now, so it's about damn time that it gets fixed. It's way too long. After that though, Asimo did say here on Twitter that Epic Tank might actually get his own store robbery one day, so maybe for the December update that might happen. I'm really hoping that if they do actually end up adding this store into the game, they do it somewhere here in Crater City, because there is literally nothing over here except for a bank and Crater City gun store. This entire city has been in the game for almost, 4 years now, and there's still barely anything over here, so maybe adding some sort of small store could fix that? I have no clue, but yeah, make sure to go ahead and put what you guys think of that down below in the comments. The new store robberies, the anti-cheats, all of the possible changes coming to the spawning system. We still have about a week or two until this update actually releases, and so far it's looking like it's going to be the biggest update we've gotten in a long time. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that, and yeah, in the meantime, that's pretty much it.